All right, yeah. Hope everyone's doing good. It's around Mardi Gras season, so I figured maybe starting out with some creepy jester characters. This is just charcoal and some dry pastel. A lot of interesting things you can do, a lot of fun things you can do. So yeah, I'll just jump right in here, and we'll see where it takes us. So let's start with this dark black charcoal. I'm gonna just start enhancing this character. Nice thing about these is, there's really no right or wrong. You could just kind of take it your own direction, do some really cool stuff. And I always like to use more of a rough, kind of jagged end there. You could do some really neat stuff. Yeah. So we'll see how this comes out. So yeah, we got a few different things here. We could even take it even a bit further if we really want to get a little interesting. With these, how it kind of has all of these extensions. Yeah, so that's interesting. And we can get some colors in here if we want. Let's see, maybe we'll get some purple going, or blue, mind me, whatever it is. Nice way to just blend all that together. There's tools you can use. I always like to just use my hand to get in there, at least to start it. Um, you could do some really nice blending with some of these chalk pastels. Really, really neat stuff. All right. Now we'll work on the face a little bit. Now, again, a lot of different areas you could take it. I usually tend to do a little bit more of a creepier kind of feel, but we'll see what happens here. You can see there's a lot of lines going on. Got our nose, different shapes, cut across. Let's give this a little dimension like that. Kind of have an illusion here of different faces, but let's see what we can do with that line. Okay. See what this, get some eyes in there. It's like using a nice, that bright orange really pops. Cut that right there. And one nice technique when you do use the dry is you can really go over it and it really enhances. Gives you an interesting feel. We could take it one step further. Let's get a little bit brighter. One more dot. Okay. Now let's get some black in. All right. Okay. From here, let's start coloring in some of these side areas. Maybe we'll get a red in there. And that's okay, you know, going a little further out of that line. We could always, what I like to do is always go back and reinforce that outside line with the black. You know, really will pop. So for example, we'll just go right over that. Then we can give it even further dimension in there. You know, arrow it out. Dark shadows here. Just lighten it out. Same in this section. Anything we could always clean up, the eraser. Okay. Let's see, get some more colors going. You can always use that fade. Dark going. Right, so yeah, pretty interesting, not too bad. Got some different faces going on in there. Let's see if we could lighten up that cheeks a little bit. Just gonna color that in by hand. Just like before, I'm just gonna reinforce our lines. Very interesting. All right. Now let's try something. Give it a second kind of weird layer or mouth. Let's see how that goes. Something a little bit different. So you got an interesting double type face. And now, as an illusion, let's see if we could add a little bit of a white, almost like a teeth. Nice. So then we come in with our black. We can really make this sharp. Really sharpen that out. Just a strong stroke. So the illusion is almost the lips inside over the teeth. Definitely creepy. Definitely gives it a creepy look. So yeah, that's where I'll stop here and then we'll pick back up and we'll add to it. Thank you though for your time and definitely keep drawing.